Welcome to Dan's On Fandoms. I'm Dan. When diving into the High Republic, few characters of this era are as interesting and intriguing as that of the Jedi Master Avar Kriss. To many Jedi in the Jedi Order, Kriss was a noble example of a Jedi, and she inspired many of her fellow Jedi Knights to continue to adhere to their covenant of light and life. To put it simply, Avar Kriss is one dope-ass Jedi. So, let's discuss everything we know about the High Republic Jedi Master Avar Kriss. Spoilers ahead for Light of the Jedi and the High Republic comic series, so turn back now if you don't want anything spoiled. Avar Kriss was a human female that served as a Jedi Master during the days of the High Republic. She was compassionate rather than dogmatic, always tried seeing the good in both people and situations, and, if necessary, was ready to sacrifice herself at a moment's notice to protect life and serve the Force and galaxy to the best of her abilities. Although it's not known at this time what planet the Jedi was born on, Avar was born in 262 BBY, making her 30 years old by the time of the Great Disaster, which was an event where starships all across the galaxy were abruptly launched out of hyperspace. Kriss was taken into the Jedi Order as a child and brought to the Jedi Temple on Coruscant, where she trained and honed her skills as a talented young Jedi. To Kriss, the Force was like music, which she interpreted as a melody, allowing her to hear the song of life and death, and felt as though she were able to sing to it in return. As time went on, Avar's abilities and connection in the Force grew exponentially, and she possessed a very rare Force ability that allowed her to detect the natural bonds between other Force users and could then connect the individual's minds through the Force, thus creating a network of interconnected Jedi. This ability allowed Kriss and the Jedi she connected with to have a much deeper connection with each other, which would allow the Jedi that were connected to transmit mostly sensations and locations to one another, as well as words or images on the rare occasion. Moreover, Kriss could also use the Force with precision, and in order to sharpen her concentration, she could fold her hair into a complex knot known as a mandala with her telekinetic abilities. She could also use the Force to levitate, which further strengthened her concentration and abilities in the Force. Additionally, Kriss was adeptly skilled in lightsaber combat, and because her hilt was longer than most, she typically wielded it with two hands. Our homegirl rocked a green-bladed lightsaber with a hilt that was composed of silver-white electrum. Furthermore, the hilt of her lightsaber featured a crossguard as well as a spiraling in size line of sea stone along its length, which acted as both an ornament and a grip. As a Padawan, she developed a strong connection with fellow Padawans Stellan, Gios, and Elzar Mann. Over time, Kriss and Mann would go on to develop a strong bond with one another, and it's alluded to in the novel Light of the Jedi that the two harbored romantic feelings for one another and might have even gotten down and dirty at one point.
Hubba hubba. Stop that.
As Kriss ascended through the Jedi Order, she eventually attained the rank of Jedi Knight and later the rank of Jedi Master, and she often worked alongside both Stellan, Gios and Elzar Mann when the opportunity arose. When the Republic began to expand into the Galactic Frontier of the Outer Rim territories, Avar found herself often working in that part of the galaxy. During and following the events of the Great Disaster, Avar Kriss was instrumental in the Jedi Order and Republic's efforts to stymie the destruction caused by the disastrous event. When debris from the Legacy Run, the freighter that was destroyed and initiated the events of the Great Disaster, appeared out of hyperspace for the first time and threatened to obliterate the Hetzal system, Avar Kriss helped the contingent of Jedi who worked to save lives and stop the destruction of various planets and moons in the system. Using her Force ability to create a network to connect the Jedi in the Hetzal system together, the destruction that threatened the people of Hetzal was averted, resulting in Avar earning the nickname the Hero of Hetzal. Additionally, Kriss was integral in the Jedi and Republic's ability to save the lives of countless Republic citizens following the incident at Hetzal. The Jedi Master was tasked with helping to find a solution to fragments of the Legacy Run freighter that had begun exiting hyperspace and damaging other systems, which were called emergences. After the technician and slicer Cavan created and hoped to bring online an array of roughly 58,000 linked navidroids that could predict where other emergencies would come out of hyperspace, Avar Kriss and Elzar Mann helped save the array of navidroids from overheating and being destroyed. By connecting to Elzar Mann and strengthening their connection in the Force, Elzar and Avar were able to create rain clouds that brought cool air and rain, which helped cool the navidroid array, thus allowing the system to properly operate and accurately predict where future emergencies would come out of hyperspace. Following the death of Jedi Master Jora Mali at the Battle of Kur, command of the Jedi on Starlight Beacon was bestowed upon Avar Kriss. This position made Avar Kriss responsible for the Jedi and Jedi Temple that were were stationed on the beacon, which housed the largest Jedi temple outside of Coruscant. Leading up to the opening of Starlight Beacon, Avar Kriss knighted the Jedi Padawan Keeve Trennis and gave a speech that instilled a sense of hope and unity to the people of the Republic and Outer Rim, befitting of her position and the opening of the brand new space station. Centuries later, Avar Kriss continued to provide guidance and hope to the Jedi and their Padawans alike. In 28 ABY, a Padawan of Luke Skywalker named Hennix utilized a Jedi holocron to bolster and hone his skills in the Force, which featured a holographic message that Avar Kriss had recorded many years earlier. And there you have it. That's everything we know about Jedi Master Avar Kriss at this time. As previously mentioned, Avar Kriss has become one of my favorite characters to come out of the High Republic era. She's an extremely adept, strong, and admirable Jedi Master. Her lightsaber is cool as hell, and I can't wait to get more High Republic stories featuring our homegirl. But what do you guys think about Avar Kriss? And what are some of your favorite Avar Kriss moments? Let us know down in the comments. If you like this video, please help out the channel by hitting that like button and making sure you subscribe. Follow the channel on Instagram, Twitter, and Facebook, all at Dan's On Fandoms. Thanks for watching, and stay nerdy.